Okay, you've got some previous college credit and now you want to go back and get your degree. You worked hard for those college credits. Now let's make sure that they actually count. I'm Joby with Degree Hacked. In this video, I'm going to break down smart, flexible ways you can earn a degree without wasting time or money. I'll show you exactly how to transfer college credits the right way, whether you earn them through alternative credit sources, community college, or even past coursework you forgot you had. That way, every course you take actually moves you closer to your degree you're aiming for and potentially some career advancement. Sound good? Let's get into it. You've taken some college courses and now you're wondering, how do I actually get this credit to count toward a degree? Good question, because earning the credit is one thing, but making it count is where it really starts to matter. Now, before you transfer any courses, it's important to understand how transfer credit actually works, because not everything you've taken is guaranteed to count. Every school sets its own transfer policy and they can vary a lot. So be sure to check your school's credit transfer policy. Let me give you some examples. Western Governors University accepts up to 90 credits from outside sources, which is incredibly transfer friendly. UC Berkeley, on the other hand, has limitations on the number of lower division credits you can transfer. Here's the catch. Most schools only accept or count transfer courses that earned a letter grade of C or higher, and some schools only accept courses with letter grades. Even if you pass the class, the course still needs to fit your degree. A medical coding course won't necessarily help if you're getting a teaching degree, but general education courses like English composition, college algebra, or US history are more likely to transfer since they're required in most programs. That said, if the school doesn't have an equivalent course, they might not accept it, even if it's from an accredited source. And speaking of accreditation, this is key. Nearly every college requires transfer credit to come from an accredited source. The good news, alternative transfer credit sources like study.com, Sophia Learning, and StraighterLine are all recommended by the American Council on Education, or ACE. ACE is a nonprofit organization that evaluates courses and recommends them for college credit. So when a course is ACE recommended, that means it's been reviewed to meet college level standards. Stick with me, because I'm going to explain why this is important in just a minute. Before I do, there are a couple other considerations about transfer courses. Remedial and vocational courses usually don't transfer into a degree program. Also, if you're going into certain STEM or healthcare fields, be aware that some schools might not accept older courses, especially in fast-changing areas like health information management or computer science. So the bottom line, transferring credit can absolutely save you time and money, but it's worth double checking with your school to see exactly what they'll accept. Now, here's how transferring credit usually works. Once you complete a course and get your final grade, which can take a week or two, depending on where you took it, you'll want to request an official transcript. Most schools and alternative credit platforms let you send it by email, which is way faster. But you can also request them by regular mail if your school prefers that. After that, your college will need a bit of time to process everything and officially add the credit to your record. All in all, you're looking at around 2 to 5 weeks from finishing the course to seeing that credit show up in your student account. It's not instant, but compared to retaking a class or starting from scratch, it's a much faster and more efficient path. Now, transcripts don't all look the same. Some platforms, like study.com, let you choose how your grades appear, maybe as a percentage, a letter grade, or just pass-fail. This is a pretty big advantage. It gives you more control over how your transcript looks, especially if your school weighs certain formats differently. Sophia Learning usually goes with a pass-fail system, and StraighterLine often includes traditional grades or percentages. If you're digging up credit from a community college or something you took years ago, it's a good idea to check how they report grades too. Bottom line, the credits you've already earned are valuable. You just need to get them in the right hands, in the right format, and on the right timeline. It's not super complicated, but a little planning goes a long way. All right, ready to get those credits where they need to go? Let's talk about how to request your transcript. If you've taken courses through an alternative credit provider like study.com, Sophia Learning, or StraighterLine, you just need to follow a couple of simple steps. First, head to your account dashboard. From there, you'll be able to request your official transcript. You'll fill out a quick form and choose whether you want it emailed or physically mailed. And that's it. They'll send it directly to your school for you, taking that task off your plate. And don't worry if you've already canceled your account with any of these platforms. You can still log in, access course history, and request transcripts. Their course completions don't expire. So even if you took a class a few years back, you can still receive credit for it today. If your credits come from a community college or traditional college, you'll usually request your transcript through that school's registrar's office. Sometimes there's a small fee, so check ahead. If you're not sure where to start, a quick call or email to the registrar's office can get you on the right track. If you got credit by exam, like from College Board's CLEP exams or UXL, you can request transcripts from the same portal you use to log in and view your scores. There's typically a little bit higher of a fee for these transcripts, but it's still a whole lot less than taking the full course from a university. Wherever you got your credits, the process is pretty straightforward. Take a few minutes, submit those requests, and keep the momentum going. You've already earned the credit. Now let it work for you. If you've earned college credits through online platforms or even community colleges, another way to get your transcript sent is through ACE. They help many schools recognize credit recommendations from different providers. You can request an ACE transcript using the Credly platform. Credly is what ACE uses to track and verify the credits that you've earned. It's where your official ACE transcript gets generated and sent from. It's pretty simple. Just fill out a form, then watch your email for instructions from Credly on what to do next. If you want to know more, the Credly website has all the details. Now, if you're planning to transfer credits to certain schools, they might have their own unique process. For example, Excelsior University requires you to request a direct transcript from your credit provider and also complete a separate step through their One Transcript service. It might seem like extra work, but these steps make sure your credits are properly recorded and accepted. Remember, whether you're using Credly, One Transcript, or any other transcript service, your transcript won't arrive unless you complete all their requirements yourself. The credit platforms can't complete those steps for you. So it's really important to check the details and follow all the instructions carefully to avoid delays. And just like that, you are one step closer to finishing your degree faster and smarter. Getting your transcripts sent off from study.com, Sophia Learning, StraighterLine, or even community colleges does not have to be overwhelming or confusing. With a little know-how and a few clicks, your hard-earned credits can start working for you. Remember, every school has its own rules about transfer credits, so take a moment to check their policies and stay on top of any additional steps. Being proactive here saves you time and keeps your degree plan on track. Thanks for hanging out and letting us guide you through the credit transfer process. If you're serious about hacking your degree and want more tips to save time and money, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.